This is my review of the HD Wi-Fi security camera. So opening up in the box, on the top we have the instruction manual. It's all packed really well with lots of foam, and here we have the camera itself and a little accessory box. And inside the box you have a security decal, some mounting hardware, and this looks like a stencil to let you find the correct place to put the screw holes. And lastly, we have the power adapter itself. Here's a quick look at the security camera. You can see we've got the little lead on the end here that plugs into the power adapter. There's a little space here on the side for it to go down, and then you can put the 3 screw holes in there. It's got the antennas for your Wi-Fi connectivity. It's pretty much all like plastic design, but overall it feels, reasonably sturdy. You'll notice that this is all fixed here, so you can't adjust the angle or anything like that. But of course that's fine because this camera turns, left and right and up and down, so you should be able to get this full 360 pan view on it. And then you can see the little lights around here, so that's for the night vision, and then the camera itself. And on the very bottom here, we've got like this little rubber flap, which is nice, kind of keep it a little bit waterproof, and this just pops off. And in there, it looks like we've got the reset button, and we've got a place for a micro SD card, so you can store your photos and videos on there if you don't want to update them to the cloud. And one thing to keep in mind, because this is fixed, you're going to have to put it on a wall. You're not going to be able to say mount it to a ceiling. Well, maybe you could mount it to a ceiling, but it's not going to work as well because you're not going to be able to, view the other side. If you had it mounted like this, this is kind of like blind side. So it requires this AOSU app, so you can get it from the App Store or Google Play. And I just simply scanned the QR code, and it came up on my phone. So I'll install it and take it for a spin. So to set up the camera, you need to create an account. So you need to put in your username, password, email, and then it'll set it up for you. And then after that, you can add the particular camera that you like. And then you can just scan the QR code on the back of the device and set it up. So I put in an SD card, and you have the options of all-time recording. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or you can do record by event, which is what I am going to choose. And I'll put the memory card in. So I put a 64 gig card in there, continue, and then you have the option of enabling cloud storage, but you can just skip it if you don't want to pay for the service. I assume that you do have to pay. And it looks like as part of the setup, it noticed that the firmware was out of date, so it just automatically updates it. So here is a really quick overview of the app. On the home page, you have a list of all your cameras. I just have one. There's an events section here, and I assume I'll show you the events from all of your cameras. You can go to cloud. It looks like there's a free first month sign up, but I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use local with my installed SD card. And you can see it'll give you your day, and it'll give you all of the events that happen that day, and you can just kind of scroll through them, and if they're saved, you can just kind of play them on here. I'm just practicing it in my basement right now. I haven't installed it. I'm going to put it in my garage pretty soon. From the main page here, you can go into the settings for the camera, and there's a bunch of different options, so you can turn it on or off. You can get the LED status light, turn on and off motion detection, video and audio settings, and tell it how to turn on the night vision, etc. There is a works with option here, so it will work with Amazon Alexa and Google, and I haven't tried this yet, but it says that you can do, let's say, show my camera from an Alexa device with a screen, and then you should be able to view the camera from there, which is really nice. And more things, time settings, firmware upgrade, the mountain guide that goes through when you first install it. You can connect it to different Wi-Fi devices. You can remove the device. It looks like there is a human-only notification or motion detection, so it will sort of try to weed out different kind of noise So I'll have to try that out, see how well that actually works. You can update the sensitivity, track motion. So there's a whole bunch of different options. So the track motion looks sort of interesting. So I've tried this on other devices before. If it sees something moving, then the camera will just keep on panning and follow it around. And also there's an additional setting, so you can either just track all moving objects, or if it recognizes if it's human or not. There is a built-in alarm function, so you can turn that off and on, and there is a speaker in here, so when the alarm goes off, you can just hear it ringing. It's just kind of like just try to scare off intruders. And if you have the app set up on your phone, you'll see you'll get a whole bunch of like notifications there. I just kind of put my hand in front of it, and the notification popped up right on the top. Okay, so I've got it installed on the wall in my garage right now, and you can see that the cord is long enough to make it to the outlet. I think it's around 7-8 feet, so it's pretty good, but you can always add an extension cord. And here's what it looks like in the garage. Alexa, show garage. And here's another look at it on my phone now with it all installed. You can see if I just swipe my finger along, it will change the panning. So I can also hold it down here. So I can get like a full, well, you could do a 360 if it was in the middle of the room, but of course here I can just do a 180. If I did the 360, I'm just kind of, you know, looking at the wall, but it does give you certainly like a lot of range. And then of course you can pan down, and you can go pretty much straight down and just level, of course, when you go up. So overall it works pretty good. It's pretty responsive, I would say. There is a microphone on it so you can hear what's going on, and there's two-way communication, so you can hit this button there and talk to someone that's in the garage if you like to. And it looks like there is an option here, so you can give it kind of like pre-canned responses like, hey, what are you doing here, etc. So that's kind of neat. There we go. Right now on the Amazon web store, it's going for $65 Canadian. It's 11% off, but you can see it's normally about $73. So I would say that's pretty sort of average price for this type of device, and 65 is not too bad of a deal. So far I'm pretty happy with it. The software is pretty easy to set up and use. There's like a ton of different options. I'm very happy that it works with the Alexa Show devices, so I can just see this on you know, my various Alexa units that I have in the house. I can't think of any particular downsides. I mean, it works very similar to a lot of the other cameras that I've had. And again, like I mentioned, it's very responsive. You know, you can turn on the alarm if you want, try to scare someone off. So overall, very great device. I could say I recommend it.